I'm a bit of a collector, and one of the challenges of collecting, especially with older games, is complete in-box collecting. Making sure the games have all the inserts and papers and the manual and all that good stuff that should be included when you're looking for such a thing. So today I'm going to go over Super Mario 64 DS. I'm going to show off the differences between these three copies, and hopefully this helps out some collectors. I have a soft spot for Super Mario 64. I think it's pretty much an iconic 3D platformer, and it's basically a masterclass in 3D game design, especially back in the 90s. So of course, Nintendo decided to remake Mario 64, but it turned out to be a launch title for the Nintendo DS. It was even re-released in 2011 with the red case, and I kind of think this is my preferred version of the game. So taking a look at these covers, you'll pretty much see that they're all the same except for one detail, which is the Nintendo logo. So on the older versions of the games or the earlier print runs of the games, the logo is red and white. And in the later print run, specifically the red case one, the Nintendo logo is white or grayish with like a transparent background. Taking a look at the back of the covers, you'll only see the big major difference is that the red case one is missing the ESRB like logo and details versus the other two. Mario 64 DS is one of the evergreen titles on the Nintendo DS, and because of that, there were slight iterations over its print runs, I guess you could say. Let's take a look at what's inside these games. Taking a look at this first one, you can see that it has the manual, it has the health safety precautions booklet, and it has a Nintendo registration form. All the early releases for Nintendo DS had this Nintendo Power registration form. That's pretty much it. This is all you should look for. Alright, let's take a look at this next one. So the difference here is that they changed the Nintendo Power registration form into a Club Nintendo form. There's not really a difference outside of that between these two, but I think there's a possibility that there's an insert missing from this, and I don't know it. I haven't found anything that says otherwise, so I always appreciate some help figuring that out. That pretty much covers this one. I don't think there's much else to say about it. So this is pretty much going to be the same as the last two, but you'll notice that the Club Nintendo form is updated with a new design. This is more recognizable to some of the later Wii titles and the Wii U titles that came with Club Nintendo codes. And then there's the If You Like advertisement. And these look like the ones that come with the early launch titles with Nintendo 3DS. They did do this If You Like advertisement with Nintendo DS games, but the cards look different, the font and the look of it.
Mario? Yo!
Okay, what do you guys think? Was this video helpful at all? Am I missing anything from one of my copies of the game? I don't really see a lot of videos going into this much detail over what's a complete in-box, especially the differences between these games that are evergreen and had different print runs. So hopefully this is helpful. Maybe sound off in the comments and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.